Alright, let's see what... I think it's Pandora, if the pattern holds. Oh, it's the Sphinx.
When the craftsman Daedalus was imprisoned in the very labyrinth he had created, his only solace was his son, Icarus. To escape their plight, he fashioned wings of feathers and wax. He warned his son to fly neither too high nor too low, but his son, enraptured by the freedom of flight, flew too close to the sun.
Okay.
Thus the wax in his wings melted, and he fell to his death.
Alright.
What was the sun's error?
Hubris, flaming the sun belongs to the gods. Disobedience, he should have listened to his father. Carelessness, he didn't use his wings correctly. Impatience, if you want to soar so high, you should have built better wings. Skill issue. Lawlessness, he never should have attempted to escape the labyrinth. Idiocy, the wings were made from wax. I mean, come on. Definitely impatience.
What matters the substance of his wings, if the sky was not meant for him? After the death of his son, Daedalus withdrew in sorrow to a
Says the
foreign
creature
land.
with wings.
King Minos came looking for the craftsman to exact his revenge. The answer to a riddle revealed where Daedalus dwelled. But for Minos, that answer was his ruin. Consider King Minos burned in his bath as you seek your own answer.
Burned in his bath. I didn't remember that part of the myth. Anyway, giant laser go pew! We have acquired red laser.
The megastructure. It's opening.
3 receivers, 3 towers, 3 beams, as we suspected. I think this is an invitation.
Doesn't look that inviting to me.
If you consider the size of the entire structure, then that opening must be big enough to drive a building through.
Or the VTOL.
You want us to go in there, into the creepy triangular maw of death?
Maw of death? I think it looks charming.
When
To quote
she
1K, come on now, live a little.
when she
Byron's
opens her
right.
mega
We're here
structure
to
for you.
explore, and this is a mystery worth investigating. This technology could change everything.
Oh, all right. I'm not winning this, am I?
Nope. Let's meet up with the VTOL, everybody. We're going in.
I feel like it should have been over here. Fuck me. Pandora does the chase things. Or no, it's Prometheus does the chase things. Sphinx does puzzles. Does the riddles of the Sphinx. Pandora is the light. Fuck me. Alright, well, at least we got both the sparks on this before we left. If I can remember where the Sphinx is. Oh, there we go. Run, robot, run! Run as fast as your little legs can run. Boston Dynamics ain't got shit on me, baby! Look at me hoof it! And I even got hooves!
The wheel turns, but without the road, it cannot move.
I mean, a water wheel turns. There's just water. That's not a road. That's the Golden Gates. We need to go to our car. We need to go so. I wish I had a personal bullet train like this. To the mega structure. Whee! Lovely scenery, though. That's certainly one way to
I finished my analysis
hide the
of
level
particle
transition.
clouds.
Damn it,
At first, I
Durangar.
thought they might be some kind of nanotechnology, but I was wrong. It's a lot worse than that. What we're looking at is a completely unknown type and state of matter. Completely inexplicable within our understanding of physics. Created and manipulated by someone.
Fascinating.
New states of matter? What is this?
Take us in.
Oklahoma matter?
Aye, aye, sir.
I didn't think America would
Have
have
any of
been
you
more
ever read an ancient
states.
writer called Ian Banks? I guess not. He postulated the concept of the outside context problem. That's when a society encounters something so advanced, so different, that they simply could not have conceived of it.
All right.
That's what this is. This whole place is one giant outside context problem. And we're headed right into it.
Pedal to the metal!
I think I can set down over there. Should I?
Please do. I can't wait to get a closer look.
We're gonna get right in, and then there's just gonna be like, please insert access key.
Setting down.
Okay, everyone. We need to explore as much as we can, separately if need be, but stay in touch. Record anything interesting you find, and pay special attention to any clues as to who built this place and why.
I
The
just
schematics we
realized.
found in that lab were extremely incomplete. So if you can find any more of those, that would be great.
I think someone should stay at the VTOL just in case.
I volunteer you. See you later, Al.
I don't think I got the... There had to have been a research facility in the other map, and I forgot to get it. All right, so obligatory. Whee! 1K? Why did you do that? You know how hard it was to recover your body? Put you back together again? Very square, that's for sure. All right, we have robot busts, kind of like we've seen for at New Jerusalem. But what does it mean? Ooh, Lance. Ooh. Music is so ominous, though. Somehow this metal works as soil. What do we have here? Well, obviously it's a human handprint. Wait, why can't I interact with it? I gotta find my own thing? Come on! Let me poke the button!
Isn't this an incredible space? Look at it all, it's beautiful.
I agree.
That's good, that's excellent. I find that a lot of people these days can't see the beauty in things created by human hand. They can look at an ant colony or a coral reef and be impressed, but if it was made by humans, they just don't see it. It's good to be humble as an individual, but we have to be careful not to lose track of our accomplishments as a species. If we're impressed by the complex patterns produced by animals, then this should be breathtaking.
Well, we can't breathe, so I'm perfectly fine with you taking my breath, you know. I'm not really using it, so to speak. Oh, now she... Alright. Still nothing from her. Does he have anything to say?
This thing seems to be broken.
I want to get inside. All right. What else do we have? That looks like a door. I think there's another side passage to check out. Ooh, I see the Sphinx. So we have Pandora, Sphinx, and Prometheus. Alright, this is probably the button made for me. Chernevsky. From Arkady Chernevsky in Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. What I propose, then, is that we are not born as entirely free agents, responsible only for ourselves. The very core of what we are, our sentience, separates us from and elevates us above the animal kingdom. As I have argued, this is not a matter of arrogance, but of responsibility. However, this blessing also demands something else from us, something more personal than responsibility, and that is loyalty. Our ancestors, less automatized than we are, experienced a crude version of this loyalty, swearing allegiance to tribes, races, nations, and other such semi-fictional concepts. This fragmented understanding was easily exploited and led to many conflicts. We can condemn them for that, or we can choose to believe these were necessary historical steps towards our growth. But above all, we must stop indulging in such childlike behavior. Our species can no longer afford to believe in Mother Russia or Uncle Sam. Neither, however, can we afford to indulge in the adolescent rebel's misanthropy, rejecting the many gifts we have been lucky enough to receive, not from above, but from the history of our species. To put it simply, each of us owes a burden of loyalty to humanity itself, to the human project across time and space. This is not a minor matter or some abstract issue for philosophers. It is a profound and significant part of every human's life. It is a universal source of meaning and insight that can bind us together and set us on a path for a brighter future. And it is also a division, a line that must be held against those who preach the gospel of self-annihilation. We ignore it at our own peril. Chernevsky, like Drennan, stood by his belief to the bitter end. Without him, the archive would not exist. As we owe humanity our loyalty, and so we own a more personal debt to those individuals who gave everything for our story to continue. Interesting. Certainly, no nation states, necessary evil of our history, but we can advance beyond that. I do like the idea that kind of vibes with a lot of my thoughts about the humanity is that unbroken chain stretching back, each person building more and more so that every person that comes after us will reach higher and higher. I wonder what this archive they're talking about is, though. Alright, so there is that other door. Let's see if we can go through it.
Hold on a second, 1K. I think I can find an override for that door.
Maybe after that, you can help me with this elevator?
One problem at a time. What's going on with these file structures? Okay, door should be opening. Now, about the elevator.
Actually, the elevator's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No idea where I am, but it's working.
Don't go too far. Try to circle back.
On it.
And then there were 3. Alright. What do we got? Alright, I'm back to the external. Ooh, that is That's a mega structure, all right. Oh, hey, it's your cot.
Hey, 1K, can we talk for a second?
Yeah,
That
where it's
whole
all
thing
echoey.
with the elevator just gave me the creeps.
Sure, what's up?
When we first arrived here, I was really excited. It's such a huge place. The technology is so advanced. If we figure out what it all means, we could really change the future of New Jerusalem. The mayor says we have to avoid repeating the mistakes our ancestors made, to stay humble, to not reach too far. And that sounds very abstract, but I've seen the ancient cities. I've seen how much they built, how much they grew, how far they fell. So I've been thinking, what if all this sets us on the same path? What if this is too much power for anyone to control?
It could be dangerous when you understand it. I think it's more complex than that. Power isn't good or bad. I don't think what's wrong with our ancestors was too much power. I guess too early to tell. Your original impulse is correct. New Jerusalem needs this technology. Mayor's premise is wrong. He's assuming that history can only develop one way.
So you mean we can do what our ancestors did, but it'll turn out differently this time?
Yes, we can make different choices. History's pretty random. We're not the same historical situation. Yeah, we can make different choices.
You're right. The ability to choose was the whole point of the simulation. I do get too pessimistic sometimes. Maybe
Yeah,
I've spent too much time
we are
looking
at an
at
advantage
ruins.
of no cars.
There's so much we could learn here.
Huge plus
I should
already.
focus on that.
Keep the
Thanks
solar
for talking
punk.
to me, 1K. I know we're in the middle of something, but I kind of needed that.
Maybe get some I don't know, maybe this is like 0-point energy or fusion powered. I mean, the energy's got to be coming from somewhere. Some kind of abstract art sculpture. Touch. Touch. Ooh, another ring of puzzles.
Looks like another set of puzzles. Same pattern, 1 gate, 3 receivers. Like some sort of fractal symmetry.
Alright. 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 Oh, now I gotta do a whole bunch of Tetris? Jeez. Where's Glottal when you need him? That's a caracal that knows how to work with Tetrimi knows. Alright, so we got that one set up. Man, whoever built this place sure did love them spinning blocks, I'll tell you what. Well, they scatter them all over the dang place. Wait, how does this thing know I've solved these things? Is it like shortwave radio or ARFID? Like it detects that, hey, you solved these puzzles. That means you can go in here and solve this. You must use the knowledge you have gained. How the fuck? Literally multiple entrance puzzles. Oh, this is so confusing.
I wonder how far down this goes.
Why are you wondering that? Don't wonder that. Please don't. Don't think about that. It goes down too far. So I can go through here. Through here. What am I trying to solve is my question. This. Alright, so I need to get a blue beam here. Get a blue beam there. If I have this. It cannot reach it. No. Ultimately, it needs to be either this one or this one to make it a blue here. If I move that over here, could work. So let's see. Go over here. Get the blue beam. That's not right. That there. It needs to be up on the box for the right angle. Noted. Come on! Oh. Right. It needs to be a direct switch. Alright, let me reset this. We have the box here. Did this. Cool. Now I need to get red. Or rather, do that. I don't need to connect that side. So that's cool. But I need to be able to get blue in here, and I don't see that happening. Unless I can grab something from there. Oh, I'm overthinking this. Come on, Dreki. Come on. Easy peasy, squeezy, lemon girl cover girl. Whatever. Fire the red laser!
1K.
Now they need to find the blue and the green lasers. We must show them our industry. Right, I did leave the blue puzzle.
This is madness. Even the walls are bursting with power.
Madness? No. This is fuck! I made it. Not even close, baby! That's wrong. Alright, that moved me too much in the wrong direction. No. Wrong one. Good enough. Alright, so we can get... We have a double. We have a red. Interesting use of making things more complex. Alright, so now we get a blue from over here. Right. Alright, so red and blue, blue and red. Easy squeezy. Let's get ourselves another pew pew ka-chew. Red, blue, green. All to get the blue. Woo, 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 woo. The blue. Woo. Follow the cable, Jensen. All roads lead to the lever.
Well done.
All right. Now to finish what we started. As soon as I figure out how to get over to the last one.
I keep getting locked out of parts of the system. I think I've tracked down some more schematics, though. Let's see. This might do something. Or not.
This might do something, or not. Alright. Kind of completing all of... No! I didn't fucking walk all the way across to finish it. Interesting how they made it so you have to get all the way across before it'll save. Usually pretty good about making sure you don't brick yourself. Notwithstanding that one time I jumped in the short wall, the little water hot tub, and had to reload. Because it wasn't deep enough to kill me, and I didn't get enough jumping power to get out. Right, so... where's the other side? Did I just go up here? No, the other side is straight up the other side where the lever is. So I'm missing something. Got it. What have we got? When you hit the red on... How do I do that, though? I need to do that. Oh, I know how. Like that. That is silly. Well played, game. Well played. I was once again being a potato. Alright, we've got lasers shooting into things to shoot even more lasers into other things.
The gate's open. 1K if you want to. Go ahead. I'll finish up scanning this.
Ooh, I'm going alone. What spooky mischief might I get up to? Excuse me. Shortcut! Oh, I can actually die from falling. Interesting. Noted. Time to enter the ominous giant megastructure. Strange how there's like rock also mixed in. Which is why I think like nanomachines and foglets sort of adjusting things at the atomic level. What is this? Question. From Miranda. Let's screenshot for later. The hexadecimal. I was doing some reading while the last trial was running, and I came across something I don't understand. There's a lot of references to ancient humans feeling that science is boring. To me, everything we're studying is mind-bendingly incredible, whether it's quark-gluon deconfinement, or neutrino-antineutrino oscillations, or even something incredibly basic like the properties of light. I understand why our ancestors cared about art, why a beautifully crafted story or a poem was moving to them, but how could they not see that everything that surrounds us is just as incredible? Studying science is like studying the most incredible machine ever created, a machine designed to build worlds and tell stories. How could they not see that? I'm sure there's a good explanation, but I don't get it. Ah, shit, it happened again! No! Uh-oh.
Mother,
We've glitched the Matrix.
what are you thinking about, Mother?
The Talos principle. You see, it has two applications. One is to the self. It means facing the truth even if it frightens us. Understanding that living beings are machines and we can't afford to lie to ourselves. But that's just the beginning. The second application is to the world. This one seems easier at first. It's less difficult to understand that the universe is a machine, governed by laws.
So we and the universe are the same.
No, and that's the crucial part. We are conscious. Consciousness is rare, unlikely, but it's also the foundation of everything else. Without us, there can be no meaning. Without someone to perceive it, the beauty of the universe is pointless. But that shouldn't make us arrogant. No, in fact, it means we carry a tremendous responsibility. We are the light of the cosmos. And if we go out, there will be nothing but a cold, dark machine.
Oh shit, Athena was here! The human form divine. That fucking title cut. God damn.
Athena.
The founder was here?
She could still be here. What if this is why she left, to build all this? We have to look for her.
I'm reading some pretty big energy spikes. I think we better scramble.
But she could be right here, right behind the next door. I could turn around a corner and walk right into her.
If she's really here, she'll still be here when we come back. But right now,
Here, Colin,
safety needs to come
also
first. Let's go, Byron.
chat on stream.
Yo.
Oh.
Damn you, but you're right. Heading back.
Good to know. Interesting. Thanks for letting me know, Apes. And I hope you have a rejuvenating, amazing eep. That's some hard hitting
Was
stuff.
that really
Oh
the
yeah.
founder?
I think so.
It was her. For years, I've wondered what happened to her, why she left, why she went, why she didn't tell me.
If the answers are here, I promise you we'll find them. We just have to be careful. Follow protocol.
Okay. Let me refresh chat real quick. I didn't update my button to do it, so I have to do it manually. There we go. Alas, doing that causes us to lose all the amazing messages that were in chat. Yeah, you had to have been here live to see them. They were, man, they were really amazing. There were a lot of really good and thoughtful discussions.
I still can't believe the founder
very
built this place.
amazing and cool
Has she been
people
here the
stopping
whole
by.
time?
Yeah.
We don't know that she actually built it. All we know for sure is that she was here at some point.
Hey,
Of
Vashka.
course
Man,
she
Vashka,
built
yeah,
this.
man, it's unfortunate.
Who
I'm
else
just
would
ending.
have the kind of vision necessary to accomplish something like this? The question is why?
No, we're
Why
still-
like
we're still going.
Why recreate all these aspects of the simulation? What is she trying to tell
I'm
us?
sorry.
It does seem like it might be a test. I can't imagine any other explanation. But why is it so broken? Or does it just appear to be broken?
Yeah, I
so
feel
that
like
we
it was
have
the
to
last
learn
2
how
or
to
3
fix
times
it?
that's happened.
I hate this.
Well, I know one thing for sure. Everyone in New Jerusalem is gonna go absolutely nuts.
Their shit lost. Their minds blown. Their sleep hours are always changing.
All right,
I
take us back to base
would
camp,
be
Yaku.
somewhat like that if
Yes, sir.
possible. I mean, ideally, I would actually really wake up at 10 o'clock or so before
I'm
really
getting some
doing
readings.
things.
Looks like 2 of the northern sites are lighting up.
I think that may have been me. I suspect the puzzles are somehow tied to the transport system. Like we're supposed to solve them in a particular order.
They have all these giant lasers crisscrossing the world. I feel like if we like flew through them, like they probably have so much power, they would just fucking fry our ship. Just slice right through.
Everyone. Our main objective is getting back into the megastructure. 1K, I want you on puzzles. You seem to have a knack for them. But the rest of us can't neglect our secondary objectives of studying this island and understanding this technology.
All right, 1K, you're a puzzle guy. Go solve them. I'm surprised. I thought we would head back to New Jerusalem for like a intermission or like report our findings. Very interesting that we haven't. I feel like the way New Jerusalem was set up though, like there's no way we're not going back there before the end of the game though. All right, so while I do want to go there, we missed the science facility, the lost lab. Or actually, we'll need to go back here to do the gold puzzle. And we can come do that then. Let's go to the new area. Let's check it out. Let's go check it
You
out.
should be headed towards an island off the northern coast. The terrain's pretty rough, so be careful.
The island has another island attached to it.
Yes, it has several, actually.
How irritating.
What?
Called an arpeggio? Jeez. Archipelago? Ooh. You know, I feel like these trains are taking us a lot further than the initial area seemed. This certainly feels much more northern than our nice, temperate little places. Now this is an elevator in style. As long as it doesn't fail, like, while you're inside of it. That would be dangerous. This kind of reminds me of the first game. The structure rising up in the middle. Very, very interesting. I like how our puzzles are right here. Mind-body dualism.
What the?
Oh, shit. One body problem? Time for a two-body problem. As long as I can see myself, I can switch. Interesting. Which one is me? Which one are you? Which one am I? Which one of these was my original chassis? Alright. This is an interesting new mechanic that is certainly going to make things hard. Oh, my favorite. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to go over here. Pick this up. Stand here. Take control. Wait. Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm a potato. Take control. Go up here. Jump on top. Take control. Carry my other body over here. Swap. Give me that platform. Oh, this is trippy. So in the first game, there was a mechanic where you could sort of record yourself.
Any further insights on the particle clouds, Melville?
And you would do puzzles like
To be honest
these.
with you, Byron, I feel like a caveman trying to study Bose-Einstein condensate. I'm seeing unknown particles whose every property violates the laws of physics, apparently capable of being controlled and recombined into just about anything. It's ridiculous.
Maybe someone in New Jerusalem can figure it out.
Sure, just give them another 1,000 years.
Definitely foglets. Alright, so. Oh, come on, dude. I can get through, but not all the way. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Nice little puzzle. 'Cause usually, you'd have to the thing would disable, but because it's on a platform that we're holding, we can just move around. Oh!
Okay.
Fucking Melvin jump scare.
I've been watching you solve these puzzles, and this body replication tech is incredible. It just casually blows up the very foundations of our society.
What do you mean?
Do you have any idea how hard it is to make more of us?
No, I
We're
don't.
not like a
I was
toaster.
just mode.
You don't
Just
just weld together a couple of wires and a motherboard and call it a day. Not to mention how hard it is to even find some of the materials. And this thing just, poof, new human.
Goal was stuff 1000, wasn't it?
It was. Or was it? And even if it was, sorry to be heretical, but does it matter? If we can figure out how this works, we can finally, easily create more people. We can grow. We can expand. We can build a real civilization. Isn't that worth pursuing?
It's our cosmic duty to spread consciousness. Maybe there's some point where there's enough people, but this is not it. Maybe there are legitimate reasons to limit the population. Very dangerous. We decided to limit ourselves for a reason. I don't really have an opinion. I think this one's close with my thought. Like, there's only 1,000 of them.
Yes, large amounts of people can cause problems. But even the problems they cause are interesting. Because without people, the world is boring. I'm not even saying there isn't some planetary limit. But I've done the maths. It's in the high billions, not a measly 1,000. Anyway, we all need to think about what this means. Glad you and I are more or less on the same
I feel
page.
like 1,000 is still barely on the, that's basically 1,000, like, viable species is still basically endangered.
This body replication
If not
technology is
at
proof
risk
of just
of
how
a-
vital this expedition is. We may not know how it works and what its limitations are, but the technology itself isn't even what really matters. What matters is to expand our imagination, to realize that other futures are possible. I'm glad you see it that way too, 1K. After all, the world is better with you in it, isn't it?
Or even at a risk of, like, a evolutionary bottleneck because of so few, you know, possible, you know, high risk of inbreeding and things like that, and then you have genetic issues start to accumulate. think it's happened to a few animals. High ground. Oh, now we got 3 bodies. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Right, so just this. Jump there. How am I not tall enough? What am I missing? Oh. No. I need like one more thing to stand on. Is there another way to... What if I... No, that's dumb. Yeah, I can't jump on the hexahedron. I do need to put the hexahedron on a platform, I think. I wonder if I can grab that, put it underneath me. Okay. But now I'm not on top. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Okay, so... if I jump up here... hold this up. Take this. I do this. Wait, what the fuck they made us like one of these? Yeah! Number 2 came out, I think, in the last month or so. So far, very, very interesting. I was a little reticent, considering where the first game ended and the themes it was going with. But they're running with very, very different items in this game. And so it's still quite intellectually stimulating. But so far, the puzzles have been pretty fresh. No complaints so far, but I'm only in, I'm kind of only in the very beginnings of the game. It feels still, there's like another, probably like there's like 4 sets of 3. So I've done 3 of the islands. So this is island number 4. And then there's also an extra series of puzzles that I'm aware of, but I don't have unlocked yet. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I do on this. What is this called again? High ground. Oh, fuck me. There it is. I knew there had to be another platform. There we go. Take control. Take platform. Take control. Take control. Just move over here. Hey, Ozaga. I hope you're having a fantastical evening, mon ami. I didn't make the button. You know what? That just means I get to see if this is still working.
I know all kinds of methods to convince people to do things I want.
All right, I think my timing was off. Might need to take a look at how I have the numbers. All right, now the question is, how do I get on top of that one? If I go here, walk over here. Can't really jump up there. Oh, Durangar going, gone. I have an idea. What if I do this? This changes nothing, actually. Oh, I know. There we go. Dreki. Totem pole, my friend. Hey, buddy! There we go! Another puzzle down.
1K.
But also, if my math is right, it's set about 500 years after the end of the first game. The first you in Talos Principle 1 was the first to wake up, and they took the name Athena, and they woke up another 10, and they've been waking up more, they've been making more, and then I am number 1000. And supposedly, that's what Athena said to stop with. That was the goal, but some people disagree that 1,000 is too few. We can do more. But others say that is hubris, and it risks risks what the humans will befell them. Drop that. What was the name of this puzzle? Passing through. Alright, so... And I can do that. I do need to use the jammer. Do this. The usual. We can take myself over here. Right? That doesn't feel right. I do think I need to bring the tech... No, I need the hex over... No, I need it over here first. Come on. If I get up here... No. Is it possible for me to set this up? Yeah, there we go. And then I'll trap that box over there. That box knows what it did. You don't get square like that without killing a few people. Ooh. Take a screenshot of that. What do we have over here? Ow. Apparently I'm breaking me robo legs. Okay, we got ourselves a Prometheus statue. Find my sprite. Interesting. And we just fall off the mountain. As you wish. Pump. Solve that one. Did we solve that one? No. So let's solve this first. Actually, hey Alcatraz, been a minute. You got anything?
What can I do for you, 1K?
Anything the body rep?
It seems like something that could very quickly get out of control. You know that saying about good intentions? If we can solve problems by just making more people, how long before people just become a problem-solving tool?
Hey, Leone. Welcome on by. Man, all the little crimers are coming out. Coming out this evening. How you doing? Wait, I did solve this. 5 is this way. Oh, 5 is down. Committing crimes. So evil. Packed in such a small, adorable package. The gift. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, this problem solved right here, and then... Oh no. I guess it's not really solved, is it? So I need to get something up here. Alright. First, we'll grab the cube. Grab this. Put this here. Alright, that didn't work. Need to put it up there. Really, dude? Really? You do me dirty like that? Let's see, there's nothing else in there. If I jump up here, maybe I just need to put the cube closer. Maybe I can just do that. That worked. Alright, so now I get one up here. Good. And bring this over here. Take control. Grab it out of his grubby little robot hands. Bada bing, bada boom. We got another solved puzzle.
I can't imagine spending years in such a desolate place. For what? Science? Enlightenment? I'd much rather be back home in New Jerusalem.
I think it's beautiful in its own way. But I don't understand how our ancestors could survive here. They were so fragile.
They couldn't.
Imagine getting stuck out here in the cold.
That's why they
wonder if
built
there are
houses
wolves.
and have
It's
heating.
kind of a miracle biological humans lasted as long as they did.
What do we have here? From the personal reminiscence of Mitku. There are some people whose true importance you just don't notice at first. People who quietly hold things together without making a big deal of it. That's what Cornelius was. Always by Athena's side, he calmly and carefully helped us all stay on track, reminding us of our shared humanity and the values that had brought us this far. I can't imagine how painful it must have been when Athena left him behind. When he went on his so-called research expedition, most people thought he went looking for her. To be honest, I thought he might never come back. I was surprised when he finally did. I still don't understand how she could leave him. They seemed to love each other so deeply. After he returned, Cornelius was different. He founded the Museum of the Simulation, and very rarely left its premises. The archive scholars doted on him, but he walled himself off, becoming almost as much of a recluse as Eustathius. And only then did I slowly understand how much the city had lost. God appears and God is light to those poor souls who dwell in night, but does a human form display to those who dwell in realms of day. Alright, looks like we got some more hexadecimal decoding. Although it's more just going to be for me, because it's a little hard to do it live on the stream, because I have to hand jam that shit. Excerpt from Considerations by Eustathius. Well, it's not hard from our vantage point to fully believe in any of the ancient religions. I must admit that I have come to believe in the existence of a prime mover. Not a designer as such, certainly not an interventionalist god, but some force that set the universe into motion. Do not know if it is possible for us to ever truly understand this being, since it must by definition exist outside our understanding of reality. But I do believe it exists. Does it look upon us with love? Are we entertainment, perhaps? Does it preserve some memory of us when we die? All of this I cannot answer. But I do not disbelieve those who honestly speak of having experienced some manner of brief communion with this entity. This is simply too common an experience in human history to easily discount. As the motion of the universe proceeds from the Big Bang, so whatever force animates us, whatever constitutes the true foundations of consciousness, proceeds from the prime mover. What do you think of this, Mother? I do not believe that in any kind of prime mover, but I thought you should read it because Eustathius is an intelligent person, and he came to this conclusion after a great deal of thought. It's important to respectfully consider points of view we don't agree with. To an extent. Modernity. From the Book of Anointed Internet Comments by... Oh boy, anointed internet comments. If modernity is so great, why is everyone so fundamentally disappointed with the world? Why do we sigh with pleasure at the sight of old houses, but feel nothing but depressed and alienated by skyscrapers? Why do we yearn for lush forests and wide plains, not narrow canyons between buildings? 5358F. We love all this technology so much. Why is our idea of happiness to get away from it? Could it be that progress is just a story we tell ourselves to justify why we allow ourselves to be dominated by inhumanity and older forms of living have something to offer? Seems many of us share this desire to immerse ourselves in nature, but we ourselves entirely technological beings. We enjoy the value of Earth's diverse and unpredictable biosphere. Does that mean that progress is just a narrative? As this ancient... Oh, that's Eustathis. Eustathis apparently downloaded the voice pack of this commentator to really replicate what their experiences were as they wrote this, presumably on some sort of forum, BBS, IRC, or Chan board. Actually, there's not enough, like, green text for this to have been on a Chan board, and there's way too much, like, punctuation and, like, capitalization. So we can mark that out. Probably more like a forum. Does it mean that progress is just a narrative, as this ancient commentator suggests? Or does it mean that technological progression and a love of the natural world are not, in fact, mutually exclusive? Yet if this person was left on his own somewhere in the wilderness, he'd feel nothing but terror. The appreciation of nature is rooted in the experience of civilization, a safety. True, but he's still right. So much of what our ancestors created in the last years was alienating to the majority of people. Then the question isn't one of modernity, but of control. I wonder who the failed to load profile is going to be. They seem to be a peer of Athena, so somewhat important.
If we believe that life is inherently valuable, if we think that other species are worth preserving, and we recognize that most of the universe is barren, then it follows that we have a duty not only to defend life, but to spread it. If life is the most valuable thing in the universe, then perhaps in a sense, the cosmos itself is depending on us to do this. Like birds carrying seeds to uninhabited islands. Maybe that's our role in the galactic ecology.
Alright, so I can open that. I see. In that case... grab this. Red laser to red laser. Body swap. I stand here. I fuck up. Alright. Shit. Need to stand over here. Juggling bodies is kind of inconvenient. Inconvenient, gotta have a line of sight, 'cause it's my Sharona. Oh, wait, no, hold on, that's wrong. That's not the right one. Alright, now we give him that. Wait, hold on. I need to get the other thing too. Well, I need the blue, so we're gonna need to go through. Certainly can do this. Now I need to swap bodies. Hold on. Alright, what am I missing? Yar fuck. I see. Nope, something I gotta solve for that side. There we go. Switch over, take control. Now what? Oh, come on! Sheesh! Having to juggle both those bodies back and forth in a hole, out a hole, through a hole, lasers everywhere. That is hard work. Oh, great. We have another Sphinx meta puzzle. Love that for me. We love holes here. Wait, hold on. Freezing. Shit! Hey, you quat. What you got for me?
Miranda is the founder's daughter. It's still kind of blowing my mind. She came all the way out here, left everything she had behind, and created a new life. Why do you think she did that?
Because she fucking can. Creating new life is beautiful. What was her secret project? She's lonely, don't have a clue.
Miranda is certainly amazing, at least from what she sounds like. I can imagine that it must feel very special to be her parent. On the other hand, we're not like ancient humans. We're not born as babies. Would you have preferred to have a family?
Byron sort of took me under his wing.
He did, didn't he? He remembers what it's like to be part of a family. The first companions were everything to him.
Ah, she back to work. Like, just because we're fully sapient upon being quote-unquote birthed, doesn't mean it don't help to have, like, some comrades, you know, a bunch of colleagues and friendly personages to be with us. Oh, you know what? This is probably post-game, because I'm seeing now that there's the lasers as well as the meta puzzles being solved. Interesting. It's over here. I see a little path. It's gonna be nothing in it. It's gonna be fuck all. Come on, buddy. Hey, we got a little sprite. Nice. Not using any of them, but nice. All right, let's see if we can Skyrim horse our way up this mountain. Go shower. Well, you gotta make sure you're not stinky. Have a good wet time, Leonie. Appreciate you stopping on by. What the fuck? I see cat, C-A-T, but I'm not really seeing a cat from this picture. Let's just take a screenshot of the Sphinx's riddle this time. put that over there. Comfy snake? Yeah, Arcanic. Welcome on by. Yeah. Just nice, relaxing puzzle games. Could be we need to... Maybe there's something on each of those areas we have to do. Because it's usually like switches we gotta flip for the Sphinx. So if that is the main thing, I need to orient myself. Hold on, it's hard. Shice. Hope you're having a good evening, Arcanic. I see a building down there. Maybe we should continue solving our puzzles until we can get near the front, and then I'll like try and reorient myself based on the picture. See what we can find. Redshift. All right. Well, we've already got one of these to go off of. So we can get blue. Red. What do we have inside here? Alright, we need to get a red laser in somehow. Alright, went to the wrong side first, it seems. Over here, switch, jump. Ah, and there's nothing over here. What am I missing? Oh, it's right there. Duh, Dreki. Alright, we got the connector. Now, I need blue for that. But red. Well, if I jump over there... Not what I meant to do. Alright, I have an idea. So if I drop my body over there... No. No, because if I do this, I need to... No, I do need to do this. Oh, you know what? Even better. I know what I need to do. Silly Dreki. You can solve all your problems with one easy solution. Alright, so now we go through, swap, now we just move this over, so the other two are what's activated. Bada bing, bada boom, another puzzle down, let's go!
Did you see how 1K solved that one?
No, sorry.
Oh, it was really clever.
Thank you, Byron. At least someone's paying attention to my work. what's this? Why is there a yellow light? This looks really out of the way, so obviously it's going to be important. That violin. Music in this game is 10 out of 10.
It's an old saying about how, in the end, the sea will claim everything. I have no doubt that this is true. In the long history of the human species, entire regions have disappeared under the waves. Places like Beringia and Doggerland still echo in our cultural memories.
Yeah,
But we shouldn't
Doggerland.
forget that life began in the sea. We are the children of the sea. And it's not through floods and ruin that the sea will claim everything, but through us.
Certainly some kind of marker. Ah, Chernetsky. K. Chernetsky's inner likeness. Essays on humankind reaching adulthood. With alarming frequency, our mythological narratives conceptualize our separation from nature as a fall, a punishment for sinning, a loss of innocence, a decline from a golden age. We believe that a better state of humanity is possible, but insist that this state must be in the past. And yet our historical experience has been exactly the opposite. I'm slipping between voices. But, for all the horrors of modern war, and they are considerable, relatively few people today have to suffer the unspeakable agonies that our ancestors went through on a daily basis. It is doubly ironic that we place our golden ages in the past, but very rarely ever consider what life was actually like for the people whose genes we carry. How cold they were, how hungry, how frightened of the cruelty of nature, what unspeakable pains they must have experienced when they were sick or injured. How many of their children they had to lose, unable to help, begging the heavens for mercy and never receiving an answer. The past is a slowly receding tidal wave of grief. The battle for human emancipation is not yet won, and the path has been far from straightforward. And yet, in but a few thousand years, we have eliminated a great deal of suffering that before must have seemed unavoidable and eternal. Some still suffer, their lives held ransom by politics and economics. But at least now we know that a better world is truly possible, and it lies in the future. Ooh, founding. From Hypatia's journals, founding in New Jerusalem, day 132. We had a bit of an incident today, nothing major, but still woke us all up. Someone was away from the camp, alone, and even though we had agreed that we should always go in teams, and she encountered a group of herbivores that she saw the first day. Cows, they're called. Apparently our ancestors kept them as livestock. Eustathis says they squeeze them for liquid, but I find that hard to believe. I digress. Sun encountered a herd, and just as predicted, the animals were passive at first, friendly even. Sun decided to abandon her survey and study them for a while, which went well, till a group of wolves, formerly dogs, a type of pet, entered the clearing, causing a stampede. Sun is alright, only minor scratches to the bodywork and a few torn wires, but it was a close call. Guess we'd gotten a little complacent, a little too comfortable. We'll have to be more careful from now on. Copy this for later hexadecimal maybe checking. Alright, Trevor, the fuck you got for me this time?
Now, I have to talk science fiction for a bit because I love science fiction, but it drives me nuts. there's this cliche that shows up over and over, and every time someone uses it, everyone pretends it's really profound. It goes something like this. A scientist invents something good, but, oh no, it's actually really bad. You could have something that makes your life better, but no, you can't. How dare you even want it? That's hubris. That's playing God. And it's never anything that reflects the real world, right? It's never, oh no, you invented a vaccine for cervical cancer. Oh no, you invented a new class of antibiotics. Oh no, you cured malaria. How dare you? Those diseased mosquitoes are way more important than human lives. How did science fiction become so reactionary? You know, if we all thought this way, you guys wouldn't even exist. At least Alex agrees with me. She has good taste.